to the next session on ANSYS Workbench tutorials. In this session, we are going to analyze the last type of mobile stand for its stress test. We will first go to static structural and double click on it. Next, we'll go to engineering data sources, general materials, and choose stainless steel, polyethylene, and aluminum alloy as the material. Next, I'll go to project, update project. Next, I'll go to geometry, right click, import geometry, browse. I'll go to the third mobile stand that I've already created. Next, I'll go to model and double click on it. So this is the third type of stand that I've created. Now I'll go to geometry and all the parts I'm going to select. I will change the material to polyethylene. Next, I'll go to mesh. I'll change the sizing to fine and update the project. The mesh is now created. Next, I'll go to static structural, right click, insert, fix support. I will fix this face. Like the previous two analysis, I am going to place the mobile over here. So this is one surface on which the force will be applied. So I'll just press Ctrl and select all of these surfaces and insert force. I'll change vector to component. This direction, if you see, it is the y direction. So I'm going to apply a force of minus 1.48 along this direction. Okay, so this should be plus 1.48. So that it is applied on the surface, you can see here. And on this bottom surface, I will select all of these faces on which the mobile is going to rest. I'll insert force again. I'll change vector to component. This direction is a z direction, downward, so negative. I'll change vector to component along the z-axis. It will be minus 0.23 Newton. So this is the force applied on this stand. Next, I'll go to solution and insert deformation total. I will also insert strain and the stress equivalent. I'll go to solution and solve. So for this stand, when we go to total deformation, the value is 0.7 mm. You can just animate and check the result. The material is polyethylene as of now. This is the elastic strain over the stand and the stress value is 0.8 megapascal. If you recollect the previous two analysis, this value is the highest for this stand. The stress is more for this stand using polyethylene. So now I will just go to the geometry again and I'll select all of these parts. I will change the material to aluminum alloy and now I'll just check the solution once again as to what result I get. Let's go to total deformation. We can see the value is 0.0119 mm. This is the value of elastic strain, and the stress is zero point 0.8 megapascal again for aluminium alloy. So we will just check it for stainless steel also, though we are not going to use stainless steel as a material, but yet we will check if the value of stress is less. Stainless steel will become costlier, if you use it for the part, and it will also become heavy. So it is better to avoid stainless steel, but we will just check it for the sake of analysis. If the stress is less, but no, the value of stress is still zero point 0.8 megapascal. The highest value is still zero point 0.8 megapascal using stainless steel. You can just animate and check the result, and you can see where the value is more. It is more at this end and over here, and also on these surfaces. So if plastic material, if it is not the constraint, then you can go for polyethylene or any other plastic material for that matter. And if you want to use metal, then aluminum alloy is definitely a good choice. Stainless steel will become costlier and heavy, but if that is also not the constraint, then stainless steel can also be used. But if you analyze the previous two stands and this one, you will see that the stress generated in this is the maximum, and it is the least for the first stand that we had analyzed. So, if you are intending to buy a stand, obviously you will go for the first type of stand that we have analyzed. Nevertheless, if you have chosen the second or the third one, you know where the stress is going to be more and also where the failure is going to be more for this material. So, accordingly, you can give a proper material at those ends where the stress is more so that the failure doesn't happen faster and it takes some time, at least you can use it after purchasing. So accordingly you can design, or maybe if you are the customer, you can accordingly decide on the material before purchasing. So with this I end the session. I hope you have understood how to analyze the mobile phone stand for stress test. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.